All right, guys, we have the amazing Alyssa Shoji. She's one of our rock star students, one of the most talented females in the program. Alyssa, first and foremost, share a little bit about yourself and your story.
Thanks, Eric. So I was a personal trainer and now shifting into online coaching. But I have a background in playing basketball, played professionally overseas, studied finance in school, and just that was not the route I wanted to go. So I've been a personal trainer for about 8 years, and during the pandemic was actually able to grow my business with virtual clients, so one-on-one training and in person, and just was getting to a point where I had not enough hours in the day, but income was good. But if I ever wanted to have a family, did I want to work 12, 14-hour days? And I felt like I was kind of stuck and literally got to the point where I was like, maybe I need to change professions or, kind of shift my business somehow. Matt introduced me to Eric. Matt called me out of the blue and was just like, this is what's happened with me. And he's like, I think you would absolutely love this. And Matt had been successful just within his first couple months being with Global CEO. Matt and I had trained together, very like-minded, very similar personality types. And I'm just so grateful he called when he did, because I literally had been asking for an answer of what I should do. And it was like, I got that phone call and I was so excited to speak with Eric.
We're super excited that Matt introduced you to us. Walk us through kind of like what your day-to-day looked like before starting Global CEO in terms of like your breakdown of in-person Zoom sessions, how many hours a day you were doing.
Yeah, so it had started to get kind of ridiculous. I was doing about anywhere from 15 to like 18 sessions a day. A slow day would be 12. I did have, because I had some people who were just doing mobility, so it was like 30-minute sessions. But I was literally working from 6 a.m. until 8 or 9 p.m. With maybe an hour break here or there, but never enough time to like leave the house to go grocery shopping. I couldn't get anything done during the week. So it's something I wanted to stick with. I quit everything and shifted and built this business. But then it was like, well, I don't want to continue to work these long hours and just be paid the same amount. I just didn't see how to grow it. I felt stuck, really.
When you first found out about high ticket online coaching, what were your initial thoughts about it?
I think I was really excited because I felt like a prayer had been answered, in that you can still continue to do what you love. You can still continue to help people, but you can scale your business in a way that allows you to work with more people, but not be spending as many hours a day as far as one-on-one with them. I was a little skeptical at first because I was like, well, I'm part of my training is like I connect with my clients. And so I was a little worried about that aspect, but you still have that. You still get to connect with your clients. You're still in constant communication with them. You're just not doing the hour for hour, 3 to 4 days a week. And so I was really excited to kind of get my feet wet in it. And now I don't think I'll ever look back.
Tell me about like a little bit how your business has progressed online since obviously jumping into the program.
Yeah, so I think I officially signed on in September, and went through the course through October, and officially kind of launched that last week of October, early November, and hit the ground running. Took advantage of like the holiday season, which in normal training one-on-one is kind of a slow season. But if you think about online pricing, it's, Black Friday sales and all that kind of stuff. And I was lucky and able to take advantage of that. So within, I'd say probably the first just over a month, I'd actually already paid off what I invested in taking Global CEO's program, which I was not expecting that, but very grateful for that.
Yeah, and I know that we just had a nice long conversation about some of the goals in 2022, but I'd love for you to share kind of like what your top line revenue goals are for this coming year.
I hit over 10K in the first a little over a month. And so starting off the new year for next year, I obviously want to beat that. So for January, February, I'd like to for sure be over that 10K, and then eventually rolling into towards the end of the year, looking at closer to 30, 40K months. And that's being minimal. In my head, I want higher than that, but I think that's realistically that should be easy based off of how it started and how it's going.
No doubt in my mind that you'll get there, just with your work ethic and everything that you bring to the table as a coach. What has your experience been with like the actual like coaching suite, the ownership suite of Global CEO, and like how much have they brought to you and your business?
I honestly couldn't be thankful enough. It's such a great program that you guys have put together. Our daily phone calls are the things that I look forward to, because when you start to slip a little or you start to feel a little off track, it's like that daily call every single day kind of refocuses your mindset and remotivates you. And when you're slipping in one area, you can literally bring it up on the call, and someone else in that call may also be struggling with the same thing, and we're all able to kind of work together to get out of it. I love that every day each coach has a lesson that they're bringing and trying to teach us and trying to add more to our knowledge base. I just feel like I've never hopped on a call and it was like, oh, 30 minutes or an hour of this. It's always been, okay, what are we going to learn today? How am I going to able to, learn the tricks and hacks to help grow my business faster? It's something that I really, really look forward to.
Just in terms of like, what is this going to mean for yourself, your husband, Aaron, like your future family, like if you're actually able to like obviously continue to achieve at the rate you have thus far?
I think both my husband and I are super excited because we see it as a future that's something that we can do together, which, I worked in fitness, he worked in marketing. We never thought that we would actually ever work together. And now it's like, actually, hey, your marketing skills will help me. And so I'm excited that I can see a future of us having a family, having a good work-life balance, and able to be as successful as we've always wanted to be. So I think that the hard work that we put in, it will definitely pay off in the long run. And I'm just excited that we could, have kind of best of both worlds, have family time, be able to work with clients and do the things that I love and still be able to make a decent income.
It's been an absolute blessing having you in the program, and we've got some crazy things to come in 2022. So super excited about that. But Alyssa, thank you again for hopping on with us and obviously for being a part of the program.
Thank you. And thank you, Global CEO, for everything you've done to change my life. So I'm super, super grateful.